Hi, beautiful. Hello, my loves. Feel so welcome to this second skin class of mine. It was not easy to choose a topic for this one because there's so much yumminess and goodness and magic wanting to be shared with you. But then I tuned into the season and I knew it had to be this one of my greatest summer loves, our botanical facial mist, The Intuitive. This one is forever refreshing, energy clearing, inspiring, cooling, and protecting. And also, I'm really passionate about it because it's such a shining example of how we work, what we do, how I formulate and alchemize, because it is this skin transformer and this energy worker, both fused into this mighty bottle. And I have to tell you a secret. Before there was any Max and Me, before there was any piece of the collection, I really wanted to do a botanical facial mist, a hydrosol. I was so passionate about these gentle healers that are so mighty. But the universe had other plans with me, and formulas for body oil blends came through, for facial oils, for balms, and then for a mask. But by then, the collection had already grown to a point that it really craved and needed the watery element. Because when you introduce oils and balms, you essentially need the water element because they should be applied on skin soaking wet. And also to take benefit from the water soluble ingredients. Yeah. So I started formulating. And it was so easy because all these years I had been carrying that love, that passion, dedication for a botanical mist inside of me. So I really knew what I wanted. I wanted Palo Santo. Because the way how I formulate is that I always have one heartstring, one conductor of the whole orchestra of ingredients. So one plant, spirit, and teacher I work with most closely. And for this one, it was Palo Santo. But from all the Palo Santos I had in my kitchen studio, I just, they were not quite what I envisioned them to be. And I just felt and knew they could be more mighty. So I was searching far and wide, literally the whole world, until I found my Palo Santo. And I was sending out an email in my broken Spanish, and eventually an email came back and a package. And when I opened the package, I just knew this was the one. It stirred something inside of me. And it felt like time for celebrating and dancing because I had found my heartstring of the intuitive. And why Palo Santo? Why did I want Palo Santo to be in there? Well, its sacred character, its heightened energy, and also its ability to hold the energy high, and its spiritual connection, its deep skin healing properties, all of this deeply resonates with our philosophy, with the way how I formulate and work. And also Palo Santo is the most sacred wood of South America, and indigenous people were referring it since millennia because of its energy clearing and protecting qualities. And also Palo Santo assists in slowing down the overly active mind, and it helps to foster and nurture emotional health by really managing anxiety, depression, frustration, and all these mood swings. So Palo Santo. And the one that I found, the distiller, he is that wise man living in the Equatorial National Park, and he's the leading researcher, ethnobotanist, and distiller for Palo Santo, and all of the rich and deep knowledge, the medicinal and therapeutic effects comes from his side. So he culminated this to a fine art, and now what flows out of his hands is one of the most beautiful essential oil and hydrosol like ever. And what other beautiful ingredients will you find in here? Well, all of them, of course, are gorgeous, but I'm going to point out a few, like the Immortelle, the Helichrysum metallicum, which is a plant that you can find in most of my formulas. It is a medicinal plant. It is one of the most skin healing plants I've ever encountered. And it's so beautiful to support Palo Santo in its work, also emotionally, spiritually. And then there is blue tansy. Also, blue tansy is so good for any types of angry, traumatized, inflamed, or troubled skin. And then again, it supports Palo Santo in alleviating and managing sleeping disorders, anxiety, any kind of mood swings. Then comes in wild agonis, so beautiful in regulating and balancing. And some other really beautiful essential oils like Usub decumbens. It fosters spiritual and mental clarity and purity, also so beautiful. And Palo Santo is not the only hydrosol in there. There are also others like neroli and rose, hamamelis, myrtle, and yarrow. Also, yarrow is really outstanding. All of the hydrosols that I source are not co-products or byproducts, but the distillers, they do them to produce the most potent hydrosols like ever. And for yarrow, this is a lady in Germany. She is a farmer and has this incredible Demeter farm where she grows her yarrow, and she whispers with the plant, she talks with the plant, and all of the essential oils, they come inside the hydrosol. You can see that actually when you pour the Intuitive out into a glass, then I did that for you. You can see like it gets a bluish rim. Can you see that here? And this is the color of the essential oil inside the hydrosol. And yarrow is beautifully wound healing, such a deep skin healer, and also works very incredible with your soul and with your spirit. So you might wonder now, okay, all of these beautiful ingredients flowing inside this bottle, what does it smell like? So I find myself often during the day screwing open the lid and smelling, because when you miss it, you just get a hint of the fragrance, but when you open it, you get the full deep aroma, and that is so beautiful. It's warm, it's woodsy, it has a spiciness, a freshness, all into one. And I'm really actually thinking about doing a roll-on just with that fragrance because it's so beautiful. It's like a perfume. So every time when you use the Intuitive, make sure to shake the bottle to get the most of that beautiful fragrant bouquet. And which skin types and conditions would I recommend the Intuitive for? So it's for the finicky, for the sensitive, for the one that needs a deep calm, a moisture surge, and of course also for the troubled, for the traumatized, for the angry skin, because it gives that deep calm. And then again, of course, for every skin type, it offers the replenishing of hydration, of moisture. It offers a refreshing cool in summer when you pop it into the fridge and then take it out. This is just wonderful. And also, this is the golden thread throughout your whole Maximi ceremony, your whole Maximi ritual, because essentially, as I already told before, oils and balms need to be applied on skin soaking wet, so there the Intuitive comes in. And also, each and every potion is really amplified by the power and the magic of this mist. And what I love the most is opening and closing my skincare ceremonies with this one. I'm very, very, very passionate about how you step into your skincare ceremony, because this sets the mood and also determines if your body is willing to open up and to work with what you have to offer. So how your body takes something on a physical, an emotional, a mental, and a spiritual, and of course a biochemical and cellular level, is determined by how relaxed and open your body is. So first, you have to release blockages, tensions, knots. So you can do that with the intuitive by misting around your head and onto your face, taking one deep breath. You can already feel how this works with you. You can feel like release and relief washing over you. You can feel how it guides you into deep well-being, balance, and tranquility. So your body opens up and is looking forward to what is yet to come, and is curious and intrigued to work and to get engaged with all the goodness. So I encourage you to dive into the beauty of this one for opening up your ceremony and claiming the space for you. And also this one with every misting around your head and onto your face invites you to do some breath work, which again guides you into the present moment, into awareness and centeredness, into the now. And now let's dive into the fun, because I'm going to show you now how this one weaves and breathes its magic into each and every piece of the collection. So I'm going to do a quick skincare ritual with you, showing you how you can tie this in. So each step of the way of my skincare ritual, I use the intuitive, and I'm gonna show you how right now. So I'm gonna start into the ritual with misting the intuitive around my head and onto my face. That's how I start each and every ritual. Taking a deep breath, pausing. This is my pocket of rest and pause. And the wave of relief, the centering, all the magic that happens here and now is yours. Claim it. And I do that so many times throughout the day, just to find back again to centeredness and calm, and to start out strong and steady again. So I'm going to take my hair back. So, ready. So I will show you how the intuitive can change your experience with Purity and Grace. Normally I apply Purity and Grace on skin dry, but now I want to show you the difference in texture and in feeling when you first mist your face with the intuitive. So let's do it now. Mist your face with the intuitive until it's really soaking wet. And now you apply Purity and Grace, this beautiful and golden oil. First of all, you pump a generous amount into the palm of your hand. You warm the oil between the palms of your hands. You do palm inhalations. Like this, you connect with the energy of the oil. You offer yourself the gift of breathwork and aromatherapy. So do it as often as it feels right, as you need it that very day, that very time. And then you apply it on your face. On your wet face this time. And you feel the difference in texture. And now I will even go further and mist over it one time. And also wet my fingers one more time. And now it's a total different experience than to applying the oil on dry skin. It even turns a little teeny tiny bit milky, and it glides very smoothly, so it's very good for self-massage, for your facial morning massage. So this is the difference when you weave the intuitive into cleansing with purity and grace. It gives you a more refreshed feeling, it gives you a more glidey feeling. So adventure into this and see if you prefer it to applying purity and grace to dry skin. Might also differ each and every day. So I'm going to take it off right now and show you the next step where you can weave in the intuitive. And I'll take it off with a wet cloth. So the next step in my skincare ceremony on very indulgent days would be mask and wash. Mask and wash. This yummy raw manuka honey hack, this master healer mousse, needs to be activated with water. But what if you take the intuitive instead? So let's scoop out cherry size, put it into the palms of your hand and activate it with the intuitive. So this also adds the delicious fragrance of the intuitive to mask and wash, and now I stir it to get this beautiful and creamy, deliciously creamy texture. So here we go. And you can also steer a word or an emotion into that blending process. You can manifest something into that. So you're a magician in doing so. And now you apply it to your skin. So you have activated your mask with the intuitive instead of water. And apply it to your skin. I will just apply it here and show you that you can activate now this mask again with the intuitive and refresh it with the intuitive. Because essentially you would leave this mask on for a minimum of 30 minutes up to hours and hours, because as the humectant that it is, it constantly draws moisture from your surroundings to your skin. And what if you missed the intuitive now and then and ever more so again around your face and onto your face to provide that moisturous environment, which then the mask can take benefit from and draw to your skin. So this smells so beautiful and it feels totally refreshing. So this mask has at its heartstring the most enzymatic rich, bioactive and self-healing honey of the world, the raw manuka honey. And the raw manuka honey, being a humectant, draws the intuitive to your face when you missed it around and onto. So this is a beautiful way to work with the intuitive and with mask and wash. Now I'm going to take this off too and tell you a little bit about the next steps where I bring in the intuitive. There are two ways to take off mask and wash, and right now I will take it off with the cloth, but you could also splash it off. And basically you can mix and blend each and every oil or balm with the intuitive, alchemizing it to a lighter texture. So what you can do is you take some drops of the Light face oil, you take some drops, you mix these drops with the intuitive in the palm of your hand, then you wet your face with the intuitive, satisfy your skin with a moisture surge. And now you blend the intuitive and the oil in the palms of your hands. You do your palm inhalations as always. and then you apply it to your skin. This feels so, so refreshing. And you can do that basically also, of course, with your balms. And each and every day you can determine which ratio of oil and the intuitive feels right on that very day. So you can really, like I did right now, it's a very light felt, almost as light as the kiss of a butterfly mixture, which I did right now. And I will quickly show you how you can also do that with Rescue Balm. So you take the balm, a little dollop, into the palm of your hand. Then you mist it generously with the intuitive. One more time, you mist your face so that it's soaking wet. The best way to apply any oil or balm. Now you mix it in the palms of your hands. You do your palm inhalations. And then you apply on your skin. And also here again, it's you. You are the magician, the alchemist. You determine how much balm do I take, how much the intuitive do I add. And by doing so, you can vary the texture from a balm to a green, even to a lotion. So it's you. It's you creating this. It's you creating your own potion. Depending on the season, depending on the weather, your mood, your needs. This is so beautiful. You can just listen deep inside your body, inside your emotions, your mental state. What do I need? And then you alchemize and apply it. It's a beautiful, beautiful process. And I've shown you each and every step now where I weave in the intuitive. So you see it's the golden thread throughout my whole skincare ceremony. But I want to close it off with showing you my secret sauce, which I'm using each and every day because I love it so much. It gives me everything my skin needs and my soul and my spirit. So what I do is I put a dollop of Rescue Balm into the palm of my hand. I add drops of the I Am the Light face oil. Ta-da! And then I mix it until it looks like this. And then I add the intuitive. And I mist my face now to have it soaking wet. And now, palm inhalations. And I apply it on my skin. Voila! This really feels so, so good. I feel moisturized and nurtured. It's soft, it's silky. It really fills me up. So I loved my skin up now a lot. And I hope that you join me in doing so, in adventuring into all these different things you have seen right now. And also into finding your very own intimate way of working with the collection. And we have been exploring now together how this weaves and breathes its magic into each and every step of the way of your skincare ritual. But there's more to it than that. This one reaches far beyond your skin, deep into your soul and into your spirit. having effects on your mental and emotional health and your consciousness. So how would you use it then? You would use it to really amplify your yogic practice and your meditation practice. You would use it to clear your aura, to clear your field, and to bring about balance and harmony. You would also use it to clear the energy of a room. For example, before you have a meeting or after a meeting. So you just mist it around in the room and also hold the vision of clearing, of purifying. Then what you can also do with this one, of course, is travel. It's one of your best travel allies because it helps you clear the energy on your seat, in the aircraft, in the car, in the train, with whatever you travel, and it's there to protect you and to clear the energy. And what I love to do lately is I pop a bottle inside my car because there's this closed space and I mist it around, and then I'm just basking in the fragrance, in that high energy and that beautiful vibrancy this one suffuses me with. So I have that space in my car that's filled with balance and harmony and well-being. Yeah, love that one. And also, I love to use it as a hair mist. I just mist it into my hair. So every time when my hair moves, I get a hint of that beautiful fragrance. This is also something which I love during summer. And of course, using it throughout the day to counterbalance the effects of too much computer and tablet work. So I'm really curious about how you tie the intuitive into your skincare ritual, into your day, and into your energy work. Let me know. Sending love your way, and see you at the next skin class. And of course, closing this skin class and this ceremony with the intuitive. See you next time.